Could Apple be about to change the global smartphone market in a way we haven't seen in years? According to the latest IDC forecast, 2025 might be the year iPhones push the market to grow faster than anyone expected. At the start of the year, IDC predicted global smartphone shipments would grow by 2.6%, but by May, they slashed that number to just 0.6%. Rising inflation, high unemployment in some regions, tariff changes, and general economic uncertainty were expected to keep consumers from buying new phones. It seemed like the smartphone market would barely move. Now, the forecast has changed. Again, IDC predicts a 1% increase in global smartphone shipments for 2025, and it's being driven by 3.9% growth in iOS devices. Apple is outperforming expectations, and even with economic challenges, people are replacing their older phones, which will help push growth into 2026. Looking at the regions individually, most markets are expected to grow. China, however, is predicted to see a 1% decline. The United States could grow by 3.6%, while the Middle East and Africa might see 6.5% growth. The Asia-Pacific region, excluding China, is expected to increase by 0.8%. Despite global challenges, demand for newer smartphones is keeping things moving forward. IDC also shared long-term predictions through 2029. One key trend is AI-powered smartphones, or Gen AI phones, which are expected to take a growing share of the market. In 2025, these phones could make up 30% of all smartphone shipments, and by 2029, IDC expects that number to rise to over 70%. This growth will come from more powerful AI features, better consumer understanding, and more real-life use cases. Foldable phones are another focus. IDC expects 6% growth in foldables in 2025, another 6% in 2026, and 11% in 2027. However, foldables will remain a niche product, representing less than 3% of total smartphone shipments by 2029. This is a bit surprising, given the latest models, like the Galaxy Z Fold 7 and the Oppo Find N5, which have started to show that foldable phones could become mainstream. If Apple's rumored iPhone Fold turns out to be similar to those devices, IDC may need to update its forecast again. The combination of strong iOS growth, AI becoming a standard feature, and the slow rise of foldables could make the smartphone market much more exciting than many predicted. In short, 2025 is shaping up to be a pivotal year.